Hello, good people of YouTube, Mountbatten here, and today we are talking about the overhaul that's coming to the ranked battles. And I gotta say, this is a very, very, very much welcome change, in my mind at least, because the current rank system is not that great as we've all experienced. Now, this did come out 2 days ago, but it came out right next to the Italian battleship line announcement and all those details being released, so it got pushed back to today. So anyway, I'm reading straight from the development blog. If you want to read as I read aloud to you, the link is in the description down below. I will throw up any relevant artwork or graphics up on the screen of the video. Alright, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. So, ST.9.11, Ranked Battles Overhaul. Please note that all information in the development blog is preliminary and subject to change during testing. Any showcase features may or may not end up on the main server. The final information will be published on our game's website. In the near future, a new ranked battle system will be tested. The main features of the new system: ranked seasons succeed each other almost immediately, only with short breaks to separate them. Each season is split into sprints, each 1 to 3 weeks long. In one sprint, you can progress through one of the 3 leagues, and upon reaching rank 1 and passing qualifications, advance to the next league. Rewards are given for a certain number of victories in the league for reaching the first rank and for passing qualification. To ensure quality matchmaking, ranked battles are not available during periods of low activity. Okay, so right there, this sounds very, very, very similar to what I suggested change about ranked, I don't know, I think at the beginning of last ranked season. I mentioned a system just like this that's really like every other competitive multiplayer mode in other games like Rainbow Six Siege and Overwatch. It sounds like, I haven't read the rest of it yet, it sounds like we are now getting that, different leagues, different ranks, like for example in Overwatch, there's bronze, not Overwatch, in Rainbow Six, there's bronze, bronze 2, bronze 1, and then you transition to silver 3, silver 2, silver 1, so forth and so on. That sounds like what they're going for. Let's go ahead and read through the rest of it real quick. I think that's what they're going for, but let's go ahead and find out. Progression system, leagues and sprints. The mechanic of ranks and stars remains unchanged. Each season has 3 leagues: bronze, silver, and gold. Each league will start you at your initial rank, for example 10th, and have you fight for rank 1 for that league. You can complete the league in one sprint, one part of the season, lasting 1 to 3 weeks. There are always no fewer sprints than leagues. Upon reaching the first rank, qualification begins. To move to the next league, you need to get a certain number of stars. During qualification, you cannot drop to previous ranks. If you've not reached the qualification or have not passed it by the time a sprint ends, then you'll start the next sprint from the initial rank of the same league where you left off. If the qualification is successfully completed, you will start the next sprint from the initial rank of the next league. During a season, you cannot drop to the previous league. Rewards are given for a certain number of victories in that league, for reaching the first rank, and for passing qualification. Seasons and formats. Ranked battles are ongoing. They are only small technical breaks between seasons. In different leagues, battles can take place on ships of different tiers, and not necessarily only on one. For example, in the Bronze League, battles can take place at Tier 8 and at Tier 8 through 9 in Silver League. The format may change from season to season. The teams will always be strictly mirrored in ship types and tiers. Divisions still cannot participate in ranked battles. To ensure quality matchmaking, ranked battles are not available during low periods of activity. Okay, other. After qualifying or getting the first ranked in the Gold League, you cannot participate in ranked battles until the start of the next sprint. If you receive the first rank in the Gold League, then you'll start the next sprint of the same season at the initial rank of the Gold League, but with newly available rewards. Until you reach the first rank, you only play against other players in the same league. During the qualification, you'll be fighting against those who are passing the same qualification, as well as commanders from the higher league. Seasons do not inherit progress from previous ranked seasons and do not affect the next. Remove flags of leagues giving economic bonuses. Due to the new system of ranked battles, these flags would remain with players almost indefinitely and would have a significant impact on the economy. Ranked battle emblems remain unchanged. Each star received for the first time in the season is considered unique. In the event of a repeated passage of a league in the same season, the stars will not be taken into account for the progress of the emblem. The Jolly Roger achievement will be split into 3, one for each league. They are awarded for reaching the first rank in the respective league once per season. A commemorative flag is awarded for reaching the first rank in the Bronze League at least once a season. Added 3 new camouflages, bronze, silver, and gold, given out as rewards for their respective leagues. And there's bronze. There's silver. And here's gold. The interface of ranked battles and statistics in the player profile have been updated. Unusual modes such as 1v1 or 3v3 will become part of the updated Clan Brawl, which will be playable without the need to be a clan member. These changes to ranked battles provide near constant source of action with additional progress. The first season of the updated ranked battles would begin in version 0.9.11. Season details will be published closer to the release of the update. Okay, so basically what they've done, if I'm understanding this right, they've divided it into 3 leagues: bronze, silver, and gold. And you have to fight to the top position in that league, so the top rank in the gold and the bronze league. Then you must qualify to move on to the next league by winning a certain amount of battles by the end of the sprint season, sounding like. And then you move on to the next league. Okay? And I mean, this is more of what just about every single competitive multiplayer game is doing with their competitive mode. So this is very good in my mind. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of kinks here and there with the system, but I'm very glad that they are doing this. I can see some problems that this is going to face right away, though. Like, where's everybody going to start? Are we going to be distributed by, like, our past rank positions, or is everybody just going to start in bronze? And if everybody starts in bronze, then this still will pretty much be like normal ranked up until, everyone has had some time to spread out. If I'm understanding the document correctly, you will be starting in the league that you finished in last time, if I'm reading it correctly. So that may cause some issues as well, unless I'm just misreading the document, because I wouldn't imagine that they would let everybody just keep going from their last position. Maybe starting a league back, maybe, I would think. But it sounds much better than what we have now. And it is kind of confusing to read and digest, just because of the way it's worded. I think a lot of these dev blogs are just rough translations from Russian, if I have to make a guess. I don't know for sure, but it's a little confusing to read. That, and the system is still depending upon stars in order for people to move on. So you have to gain a star by winning a battle. And that's one main source of the issue with ranked, is that people can be carried if they just get lucky enough and have a couple of really good players on their team. They can easily be carried down the ranks to low ranks to where, when you're down at rank 5, you have teammates that are making mistakes that, they really shouldn't be making down at tier 5, like not capping a cap, not chasing a ship and instead of capping a cap, like firing HE constantly in a Montana at a broadside battleship. Things that you really shouldn't be doing down at low rank. So yeah, that's still the core issue in my mind, at least. This is a very, very, very good step in the right direction. I'm very glad that the devs are willing to do this to rank. The next big thing that would need to change, in my mind at least, is the star system. It needs to be replaced with some type of personal rating, be it PR that already exists in an external website, or some type of skill rating, kind of like Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege use. it takes all of your actions that you do in battle into account. How much damage did you take? How many caps did you cap? Did you assist in this? Did you assist in that? How much damage did you do? Rather than just depending upon sheer win to loss ratio. Because as we all know in ranked, you can be carrying the team on your back, but that one teammate just can't get it together, and because of him, you lose and your whole team loses, rather than you being judged upon your individual skill. Something like pure win rate, it has a better place in something like clan battles, where you're all on comms, you're all being coordinated, you've all have had time to practice and prepare for that. In that setting, yeah, it works out pretty fine. But in this setting, when it's supposed to be about individual skill, it doesn't work out as well. And yes, win to loss ratio should be a big deciding factor in your personal rating. But in other games, again, like Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege, it's still possible to advance slightly if you played well enough and you showed that you have the skill to be in a higher tier bracket rather than the one that you are in now. So again, this is a huge step in the right direction, but the core problem is still the star system. I'm glad that they're doing the qualifiers and stuff, and they've broken it up into three leagues with 3 sprints. And from what I'm understanding too, each season is going to have 3 sprints. You're going to have those 3 sprints, the chance to advance during those 3 sprints to the next league. And they said there will always be at least the same amount of sprints as there are leagues. So there's going to be at least 3 sprints in each season. So I'm guessing there might be more as well. And it wasn't super clear if, again, like I mentioned at the start of this section, once you rank out, do you go back to bronze, or are you going to go back to like silver or the start of the gold league? Because technically, if it's just getting enough wins, then mathematically everyone's going to eventually wind up in like silver or gold. It might have mentioned it somewhere in that document and I just didn't process it, but yeah, I would imagine they would just kind of kick everybody back over to like bronze at the start of the next season, or maybe one league back. You'll start with the gold players back in silver, all the silver players back in gold, and bronze players back in bronze, because they said you cannot fall back to the previous league during a season as well, and that's friggin' nice, especially how you can go from like rank 3 and just fly back to like 12. So that's pretty nice wargaming. Thanks for that. Anyway, overall, good change. I'm glad they're doing it. I think it's going to have a couple of issues that they need to work out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like this change? Do you not like this change? What would you have done to ranked if you had the opportunity to do it? Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying this wonderful Saturday. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 12,000 subs. We just passed 17,300, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, and hope to catch you guys in the next one.